What is a Kafka consumer? Welcome back, data engineering enthusiasts and tech interview warriors. In our previous post, we explored the Kafka producer, the entry point for sending data into the Kafka ecosystem. Now let's flip the coin and talk about the other half of the equation, the Kafka consumer. Kafka consumer. What is it? A Kafka consumer is an application that reads or consumes data from Kafka topics. Think of it like this. A producer sends data into a Kafka topic. A consumer reads that data from the topic for processing, storage, monitoring, or real-time action. Kafka consumers play a critical role in event-driven architecture. They are the downstream services that react to changes in the system by consuming events as they happen. Why is it so important? Imagine this scenario. You're building an e-commerce platform. When a user places an order, the producer publishes an order-placed event. Multiple consumers respond to that. Inventory service updates the stock. Notification service sends a confirmation email. Analytics service logs the transaction. All this happens asynchronously and in parallel, thanks to consumers reading the same message from Kafka. How Kafka consumers work. Here's how consumers operate behind the scenes. 1. Subscribe to a topic. Consumers express interest in one or more topics they want to read from. 2. Poll for messages. Consumers pull data, not push, from Kafka in batches, typically using the poll method. 3. Read and process events. The consumer application processes the messages however it wants, transform them, write to a DB, trigger business logic, etc. 4. Track offsets. Each message in a Kafka topic partition has a unique offset. The consumer keeps track of the last offset it read, so it knows where to continue next time. 5. Acknowledge. Once the consumer successfully processes a message, it commits the offset, marking it as done. Real-life analogy, newsletters and subscribers. Think of Kafka like a newsletter system. A Kafka producer publishes news articles into a specific topic. You, the consumer, subscribe to the topic. You check your inbox and read the articles at your own pace. You can even go back and reread older editions, thanks to Kafka's offset-based system. And just like newsletters, multiple people, consumers, can subscribe to the same topic, each with their own reading pace and preferences. Kafka consumer groups, the power of scaling. Kafka introduces the concept of consumer groups. For scalability and fault tolerance, let's say you have a topic with 4 partitions. You can create a consumer group with 4 consumers. Each consumer will read from one unique partition, enabling parallel processing. Key rule: each partition in a topic can be read by only one consumer in a consumer group at a time, ensuring load balancing. If a consumer crashes, Kafka automatically redistributes its partitions to the remaining consumers in the group, making the system resilient and self-healing. It's simple, but powerful. In production, you'd also handle retries, commit offsets carefully, and add monitoring. Key concepts to remember. Kafka consumers pull messages from topics. They track offsets and can resume from where they left off. Consumers are stateless. All state lives in Kafka or your app. Consumer groups enable scaling and fault tolerance replayability. You can rewind and reprocess data if needed by resetting offsets. Final thoughts. Kafka consumers are the muscles highs of a Kafka-based system. They do the heavy lifting, processing streams of data in real time. They give you the ability to build powerful use cases like fraud detection, real-time analytics, alerting systems, machine learning feature pipelines, and all of it happens seamlessly thanks to Kafka's robust design. If this helped you, don't forget to Like the video, share it with a Java buddy, and subscribe for more back-end dev wisdom every week. Thanks for watching, and until next time, happy coding.